Hello, my name is Brianna Grant, and today I'm going to be teaching about punctuation marks. The three that we are going to focus on today are periods, exclamation points, and question marks. The PowerPoint that I will be using today is from Pete's PowerPoint station, and someone else made this, so credit to them. The learning objective for this lesson is to be able to identify and use punctuation marks correctly. The state curriculum standard that this uses is 1.2.04. These are just the directions for this presentation. The button on the right takes you to the next page. The button on the left takes you to the previous page. The little house takes you to the menu page. The compass brings you to the directions, and the girl with her hand up takes you to the quiz at the end. So here's the menu, and like I said, we're going to be focusing on the periods, question marks, and exclamation points. What is a period? A period is a point used at the end of a declarative sentence, or a sentence that simply tells you something. Example sentences ending with a period. I enjoy baking cookies. The classroom is filled with children. My class is going to the zoo today. This is a period, and as you can see, it's at the end of a sentence. What is a question mark? A question mark is the ending mark used at the end of a sentence that asks a question. This is a question mark. Example sentences. Did you go to the park today? How many stickers do I have? Can we see elephants at the zoo? Can you find the question marks on this page? If you can point at them. There is a question mark here, here, and here. What is an exclamation point? An exclamation point is a mark used at the end of a sentence to give a strong feeling or significance to the statement. So use an exclamation point when you are excited. That's one way to remember. The EX at the beginning of exclamation goes with the beginning of excited, which also begins with the EX. Example sentences with an exclamation point. I love ice cream. Here's the exclamation point at the end of the sentence. The children are scared and screaming. Wow, that slice of pizza is huge! The two exclamation points at the end of this sentence show that whoever said this sentence was really excited about the pizza being really big. Okay, let's sum up what we've learned about punctuation marks so far. A period ends a statement, which is something that you're just saying in general or when you're telling someone to do something. A question mark ends a question, so whenever you're asking a question, that's when you use a question mark. An exclamation point shows excitement or strong feelings for a statement. So like I said, the EX in the beginning of exclamation and the EX beginning in excitement, that's one way to remember when to use an exclamation point. Now we're going to take the quiz. We can go over it together, or you can mute the audio so that you can take it yourself. My dog's name is Max. This is either a period, question mark, or exclamation point. The most reasonable answer for this question would be a period, because you were just making a statement. You're not asking a question, or I guess you could be excited about this sentence, but the more reasonable answer would be a period. Wow, Kevin hit a home run. Is this sentence asking a question? No, not really. With the word wow in the beginning, it shows that they were amazed, or they have strong feelings in this sentence. So that means that an exclamation point would be used. How much homework do you have tonight? This could be the period, question mark, or exclamation point. One thing that I forgot to mention is that sometimes question sentences begin with words like who, what, when, where, why, or how. So when a sentence usually begins with one of these words, then you automatically know that it's going to be a question. Most of the time, at least. Not always. So yes, this sentence is a question. My teacher is the best teacher in the world. This sentence is showing that the person has strong feelings for their teacher. You can know this by the word best in the sentence. They are saying that their teacher is the best in the world, so this would be an exclamation point. It is not a question because they're not really asking a question here, and it's not a general statement, so therefore it would not be a period. I crossed the street on my way to school today. This is not a question because they are not asking. They could be excited about the sentence, but the more reasonable answer would be a period. Do you know how to correctly use punctuation marks? This sentence is asking a question. They are asking, do you know how to do something? They are wanting a reply from you, so this is a question. Here are some resources for learning more about punctuations. Thank you for watching my presentation.